Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. I didn't come here to add, as you like to say, more fuel to the fire. Today I bring a moment of reflection. Your planet's atmosphere is peaking for the big time. I would say that everything is extremely exacerbated, reactions are intense, the feelings are intense. Like a large warehouse abandoned over time that has a large layer of dust. And someday someone decides they're going to clean this shed. It's a lot of dust because it's been standing still for a long time. Then this dust takes over the air, it will be removed somehow, but it will take over the air, it will lift and pollute that air for a long time, until it is completely clean. So I would say to you that your planet now, all the dust is raised, there are no more carpets, there are no more hiding places, there is nothing else. Nothing is hidden, everything is out in the open. And when all these energies come to the surface, a great mass of negative energy rises up with it, because these are not pretty feelings. Everything that is hidden under the carpet, hidden in forbidden places, are not things of light, they are crimes, they are bad actions, they are bad feelings, everything that is of low vibration. And your planet is experiencing this today. You are living within this great mass of negative energy. Then it starts to seem like everything is out of control, that all the problems in the world start to appear, that things never heard before begin to be revealed. New things? No, very old things, but they were hidden and now they are out in the open. And of course this whole layer affects each one of you. There is no way not to be in this layer. There is no place on the planet where you can say, no, here I am immune. No, because it is a great aura, it is as if it were a great egregore of negative energy around the entire planet. And what is happening today? According to the laws of physics, let's put it this way, each particle has a weight. So lighter particles float, stay in the air, the heavier ones tend to fall. So, imagine a great egregore of negative light, and the light of the central sun, another great egregore of light around the planet. Those lighter particles, that is, those lighter negative energies, were already consumed a long time ago, and this great egregore of light is reaching its peak, which are the heavy ones, those that cause the most damage. And these are not so simple to transmute. And you are going through this moment, when any imbalance, any open door, lets in an avalanche of problems. So what to do? Sit, lie in the hammock and sleep? Oh no, sit at the door and cry? No, I don't think it's a good solution either. Now is the time to think out loud, to think about balance, to think about everything with love, to not let your heart vent bad feelings, to not let yourself be contaminated by what is outside. So here I'm going to make a small paragraph. What is suffering to you? It's something that hurts, it's something that brings imbalance, it's something without a solution, it's something you like to feel. Each one will have their own definition. And what is the tendency of human beings? The world is causing me this suffering. When he says the world, it is the other, it is life, it is God the Father or Mother. There will always be someone to blame, forgetting that every step you take returns to you. So if suffering comes, it is the return of a bad step taken before. It doesn't matter if it's in this life or in another, it doesn't matter. It's the return. And who caused it? The other? No, it was you. You caused your own suffering. Then many will say I'm talking nonsense. I'm not worried about that. So what do you do with this suffering? No, I didn't create this, it was someone else. So what am I going to do? I will throw my suffering into someone else's lap, so that they can suffer along with me. It's very unfair for me to suffer alone. So I pick up a megaphone and tell everyone about my suffering. Then there will always be that, poor thing. Oh, wow, what a shame. Everyone starts to feel sorry for the one who is suffering. Now I ask, what do you have to do with the suffering of others? I answer, nothing. Because everyone has to do with their own paths, not with the path of the other. If someone else did something to you, it was your creation. Everything originates from you. So I ask a question, why, when you have a problem, do you have the need to move on to someone else? It is because this is a need that you have, of taking the problem and throwing it into the laps of how many people? He doesn't know, in the lap of a lot to see if anyone can help him. Then I ask you a question, whose problem is it? It's yours. Who created the problem? You. So why do you think someone else will solve your problem? I would tell you that there is a great deal of selfishness there. If I'm suffering, I'm going to pass on this suffering to as many people as I can, because then everyone is suffering with me. Wow, you really have a great capacity to love others. Oh no, but me, I'll stop by to see if the other one can help me. And why do you have to ask others for help? How many times will we have to repeat here, that help is within you, not outside? You cry out, you praise, ah, I believe in this, I believe in that one, I love, but when you have a problem, will you look for it? The other. Interesting. It's as if you were saying to us, look. Yeah, I believe, I trust, it's cool, but I need someone physical, okay, to help me. Yeah, just in my mind it doesn't work. This way of thinking is interesting. Why tomorrow, if you find yourself alone somewhere and have no one to ask for help, what will it be like? You will pull out your hair, you will go bald, but you will not ask for help from those inside you. Because you always depended on others. It was always the other person who solved your problems, often giving you their opinion on that problem, and that it wasn't the best answer for you, because the problem was yours, not his. When will you learn this? Look, by the time we've said this I don't think you'll ever learn. And then you tell people like this, but I can't hear you. It's interesting how absurd you need to have everything in sight. You cannot believe without seeing. So I tell you, learn this, because tomorrow when each of you, for whatever reason, is left alone, what will you do? Ah, I understand, you're going to sit in a corner, you're going to cry until someone shows up. Interesting. This stance is very interesting. This isn't a scolding, it's a reflection. You are going through a difficult time on the planet, in which each one will begin to see more and more of those well-guarded energies that are yours, and that each of you will have to deal with them, you will have to look them in the face and find the solution. And how do you find the solution? Ah, I hear the answer in unison, asking someone else for help. Yet, you really didn't learn anything. They continue to insist on the same error. The other is more important than us. We don't listen to you, we don't do anything for you, we don't give you answers, we don't take care of you. It is true. If you're telling us all this, you're right, it's your choice. Now just think about this, every time you take your suffering and throw it in everyone's face, did someone ask you to? Did someone ask to know your problem? Someone said to you, do you have a problem, tell me? Someone said? No, because people are polite, they won't tell you that. But you did it. You took your problem, rolled it into a ball and threw it in everyone's face. Everyone is suffering along with you. Satisfied now, are you happy? I believe you were happy because you spread your suffering. How wonderful, everyone is now suffering with you, thinking about your problem, to give you a solution. Good, right? You will have several solutions. How wonderful! You did what? Anything. You had the answer ready in your hands. You didn't think, you didn't even meditate on the problem, you passed it on and got the answer. How wonderful! So, I'm just going to tell you one thing. First point, you invaded the free will of others, because no one asked to know your problem. Second, your problem will return. But it will come back, and it will come back with much more strength, because it wasn't you who solved it, it was others. So my brothers, once again I will ask this, what is to be shared? Experiences. What are experiences? Are they suffering? Are they moments of pain? Are they moments of anguish? Are these experiences? I do not think so. So I will ask once again, whoever has your problems, stay with them. No one has anything to do with you, it's your problem, it is not a group problem, it's not someone else's problem. Spread experiences, exchange points of view, not suffering. Is it very difficult to understand this? And another point, to close the subject, why do you have the need to ask someone else to do something for you? Why? Answer, why do you have this need? I'm going to do it, like this, like this. Please pray for me. You are forcing those people to pray for you. They will feel obligated to pray for you. This is good? No, it's not. Why? And I'm just going to tell you one thing, when you ask for a problem and ask others to pray for a problem that is yours, I'm going to say that you don't just receive positive energy. Many people there take pleasure in increasing their problem. So think about it. People have the free will to donate as much as they want. No one needs. Asking is something that requires the other to do. Think about it, and start changing your attitudes. Just remember one sentence, every day will become more difficult. The definition of what the journey will be like comes from each person. So make the right choices.